Okay, well, we've started there, Rick. I mean, yeah, you're saying you don't think... Yeah, we're on, we're live. You don't think we were that bad today?
I don't think so, no. I thought we were all right. I mean, it's a tough place to come, this, and we had quite a bit of control of the ball in the first half. I don't think we've played better than that for a while. That's the way I saw it.
I agree with you in terms of in the first half. I did tweet it. I said we've controlled the game.
Yeah.
Is that more because Wolves are going to sit back? They're not an aggressive team in terms of trying to win the ball back and dominate games in that way. They're going to sit back. They're going to try and counter. And by Wolves' standards, I admit they was not good first half. They had that young lad up front and he was getting eaten up by Maguire, and they brought on Jimenez because they could see the problem. And in the beginning of the second half, we were under the cosh slightly. Then they had that breaking play when Romero was down, and that kind of helped us. But we just didn't create. I thought we'd get to the final third again, and we just same thing.
We didn't create much. Obviously, we hit the bar as soon as Rashford came. I thought Rashford could have done better a couple of times when he came on. I can't remember exactly what happened, but he seemed to go through another time and. Did he run it into the keeper or run it into a defender? It went out for a defender. Maybe we got. Did he even go for a goal kick? I can't remember. But I just think we had a couple of half chances. Diego Dalot, when he came on, he had a shot. I know they're slim pickings, but Wolves, it's a tough place to come.
It is.
I mean, how many teams have won here this season? Not many.
So from a United point, should we just be? Are you sense that you're trying to say like just relieved we didn't lose?
Yeah.
Because we normally do
didn't lose, and I know we're Man United, but at the same time, there's. Wolves are probably a better team than us right now, aren't they? And we've come here and we've got a draw, and I think we could, like you say, we controlled the game at times in the first half. I know you could say they sit back, but when a team sits back, when they win the ball, they don't deliberately give it to you. They do try to keep it, So I thought we played all right. I thought Matic played. I know everyone's going to go. Matic was class, I thought he was running the show at times. He lost it a couple of times. You're bound to against teams like that. And Juan Mata was spreading it all around, and people are going to say, the old ones again. But they both played really well.
What did you make of Andreas Pereira's next to Matic? Because I did think he did actually play okay. I mean, there was a couple of things we talk about his decision making. A couple of times where just keep the ball moving, left foot shot again. We've seen that common theme. He did it again at Watford as well, didn't he? But I thought he was quite neat and tidy where he could, and he showed good energy. But other than that, though, it's just still there was limitation just within the whole team.
Yeah, there's limitations within the whole team, but I've got to mention Chong. I watched him play. I think he played against Rochdale. I think he played against Astana. He didn't look strong enough against them. But have they sent him away to training camp or something? He looks a different man today. I thought I'd like to see it again on screen, but the kid that tackled him in the second half might have got a red card, I thought.
Yeah, it really was bad. And Chong was down for some while. You could see in his face he was in a lot of pain. Could he force his way into getting some Premier League minutes?
I think so. I thought
should he be in contention?
I thought he looked good. Also, you're on about us not giving any danger. Dan James got in behind on the left twice. Dangerous balls across the 6-yard box. No, but as we always seem to have that problem, nobody on the end of it. So we have the same problem whether it's Marshall, whether it's Rashford, whether it's Greenwood. Do you know what I mean? Look, it's an hard place to come. I think we had a couple of half chances. We've done well to limit them to what good chances they have.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe three.
Which is why it was a game which was kind of just low on quality from both sides. I think both teams didn't play to their best.
I'd have took a replay before the ball was kicked, wouldn't you?
Well, I predicted a draw. I did. I honestly thought. I felt like it would be a replay. I just had that feeling. I thought Wolves weren't going to lay siege to us, but there's always that chance we could lose it. I want to ask you. I know you look at the game, intensely. It took me a while at times to work out what formation we're playing. I thought it was really odd with Greenwood. He was supposed to be the 9. He was drifting off so far. Sometimes he was on the right, and then there was just no striker. Then when he changed it to the 5, the 5-3-2, I looked at it and I just thought, I don't see what our formation definitely is. I don't know.
The main problem with that is Greenwood. I said against Spurs it worked great. Greenwood, he's not physically strong enough to compete with the big centre backs, so he drifts away from him to try and find a bit of space. Sometimes it's good sometimes it works, and it's the best way for him to play. Marshall's a bit stronger. If Marshall would have played tonight, we might have created a couple more chances, and we'd have held the ball up better amongst their big centre backs. So that makes it difficult to say exactly where he's playing really. But I saw it in the first half, especially with Juan Mata as like a number 10. Greenwood supposedly at 9, although he's drifting all over. And then Chong was on one wing, James was on the other, and Matic and Pereira in the middle. It's more or less a 4-4-2.
It was at times. That's what I mean. It just kept changing in transition, which was really weird. To finish off, who would you man of the match?
Ashley Young.
Why?
I thought he had a blinder. I thought he had an absolute blinder. I said after the Burnley game, he's got more composure. I put this on Twitter because I said it to you straight after the game, and then I got home and I watched. I nearly said Fergie. I watched all his after-match interview, and he said Ashley Young at right back gives us more composure. So I thought you've got to think about that. I mean, Ollie can't think quickly enough straight after the game, but for him to say he brings us more composure is as if to say we haven't got enough composure when he's not there. It is, isn't it? You know, and you know, a lot said to me, oh, it's not Wan-Bissaka's fault that we letting goals in all the time, which it isn't. It's a cumulative thing amongst all the players. But now Ashley Young's played 2 out of 3 games at right back and we haven't let a goal in.
Are you thinking there's a little bit of a shift there?
Well, I think he should play. I think he should play. I really do.
Bissaka should come in slowly, young first season.
I think so. I think so.
Fair enough. So he was your man of the match.
Man of the match, Ashley Young.
Nice one, Rick. Pleasure. Cheers, bro. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.